Okay, we're back again. I'm actually in Flight Simulator 2024 now. Let me switch to that. There we go. Alrighty. I can't even be mad about that. That was 100% my fucking fault.
Boarding completed.
So we'll load that. We will load this. And then I need to double check here. Let's see. Okay. So that should be good. Now what I'm curious about is services pushback. Oops. Pushback. Okay, I can use the controller input. Awesome. Okay. So we'll call that good. Let's go ahead and battery 1 and 2 on, external power on. Nav and logo, arm on, adheres set to nav.
We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
So go back to VPilot. Excuse me. Desktop. Bear with me a sec. Packages, community. Did I not? Oh shit. Hold on. I don't think I did. Run as administrator. Hold on. Yes, I know the sim is running. I need to check something. That would be why. Yes. Oh, okay. Day traffic. And I need to put... Okay, stand by. I gotta close Flight Simulator again. Gosh darn it. Main menu, quit to desktop. Because I need to grab something from here. Downloads. Let's see. Yeah, okay. There's that. There is that. That is enabled. So VPilot settings 2024 custom rules, add custom rule set. Apply and save. Okay. Let's give this another go. See if I can like, not crash everything all at once. That would kind of be ideal, eh? Do. Activating packages. Actually, I want to do this real quick. I have not done one of these in a minute. Speed break. Going back to my last video, hold on a second. Okay, so there's that.
2,500.
Hitting the Atlantic now. Fun. Flaps full, gear down. I have not done one of these. There's a field. So autopilot off. I'll give a call on a 4-mile final. Make sure I'm not gonna fuck myself here. That is an, oh, that's not an on center line. Well, damn it. So this is gonna be one we're gonna have to go visual on it. There's a field. So autopilot off. Gander center, awesome. Okay, sorry, I had to send a video of me trying not to fuck myself. Okay, so Bodo, ENBO. We were at stand 18 and start flight. Let's see how this goes. Excuse me. Okay, back to flying. So we'll import that fuel Load, payload. Download and load. Yes, 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 I know. All right. So we'll go ahead and we will do external power on, batteries 1 and 2 on, crew supply on, captain on, emergency lights arm, no smoking signs on, nav and logo lights on. Oh, fuck, I just remembered something too. God damn it. Oh, hold on, actually, I should be okay.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight.
Fuck off.
We have some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew.
Shut up. I'm the captain now. Is that guy still flying? He's not flying touch and goes anymore. Okay, good, good. All right. Minute request. That is good. Fuel prediction. That. Our block fuel for the flight, 3.8 if I recall correctly. Yes, 3.8 tons. All right. Realism. MCDU keyboard input. And 10 seconds. Boop. All right. There's that. All right. I am back. Clips, hello, 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 hello. Welcome aboard. You just missed a little bit of a shit show a second ago. I did not realize that the runway that I was landing on at the airport that I was at did not have a centerline ILS. It was an offset. So it kind of got me in the ballpark, and then I kind of figured out where I was, and then once I figured out where I was, I hand flew that bitch. Okay, so open OFP. And we are runway 25. Departure 25. Odnos 1 Bravo. Insert. And then Nupgo to Mike, runway 27 at Trondheim. With no, there is no via, no transition. All right, rock and roll. So that should be good to go there. Now we can come over to our. Okay, so that doesn't work in this. Okay, that's something good to know. We'll do that. Our weight is 61 tons. Our center of gravity is 32.9. Flaps config 1. Runway conditions are dry. Calculate that. All right, performance page. 116. 129. Oops. One, 3, 3. Flaps 1, 0.3. Oh, shit. Flaps 1, 0.3 down. Flex temp 64. Do that. Engine mode selector, or engine master switch is off. We're gonna slam up these integrated lights. Overhead. There we go. Okay, so there is that. Seatbelt signs on. We're going to come over here. We're going to switch over to Unicom. Let's see, Mutar source, VATSIM. VATSIM. I did set it. Perfect. Okay. I like it. Do we have... I never did. God damn it, Redbeard. Ah, there. So we should be good to go there. We are all right now. So the current, I believe it's 1008. Yes, QNH is 1008. Initial climb, we're going up to flight level 70. And we should be good to go. I think that we're just about ready to push. So, let's go ahead and, with VPilot, we will connect. SAS 4561. Oh, you know what I should do too? This would be a really good idea. Did I ever switch over? I did. Okay. I'm losing my mind, folks. Losing my mind. Pegasus. Booking, start flight. Okay. We are connected to VATSIM. Let's go ahead and do a quick check to make sure that there's no traffic in the area. There is not. That guy's going to Gardermoen. Make sure that it is reading my push to talk. It is. Okay, awesome. So we'll go ahead and turn on our transponder. Blocking mode Charlie. Go to ground, services, pushback. Pushback system on, confirm, call tug. Bodo traffic, Scandinavian 4561, stand 18, pushing back on to Whiskey, facing east. Bodo traffic. Oh. Let's try this. I'm an idiot. This is why we follow our checklists, kids. Because if we don't follow our checklists, stupid shit like that happens. So now we gotta wait for our APU to start. So we have power. There it is, thank goodness. Okay, and everything is as it should be. So let's try this again. Let's parking brake off. Engine mode selector to ignition, and once again, Redbeard's an idiot. Apparently that tug driver decided it was time to fuck off. Ay, 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 Redbeard, ay, ay, ay. So we'll set nose lights to taxi, strobes to auto. Transponder is on. Okay, so now we will go APU master switch off. Awesome. All right, so taking a look at where we are on the airport. Photo traffic, Scandinavian 4561, taxiing to holding point, runway 25 via Whiskey Delta, backtrack, runway 25, photo traffic. So we're gonna go ahead, arm ground spoilers, flaps 1 for takeoff, flaps 1 for takeoff, 0.3 down, so we'll go to flight controls, there, parking brake off. So as we are taking the runway, we're going to go ahead, landing lights on, strobe lights on, nose lights. Oops, shit. God damn it. This is why these aircraft are crewed by 2 people. Just saying. And I probably should have back taxied in a different manner. But whatever. There's no traffic, so I feel okay about this. Is this guy flying in here? No, he's going to garden mode. We will, however, have an expedited taxi to get the hell off the runway as quickly as possible. This could be an interesting turnaround. Didn't think this one through. Bodo. Echo November Bravo Oscar. Okay, we'll see how this works. Probably not well. This is really not what this runway is designed for. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So since there is no ATC on, we will do what we always do. Photo traffic, Scandinavian 4651, or 4561, apologies. Departing runway 25, Odenos 1 Bravo departure, photo. All right, flex. All right. V1. Rotate. We have a positive rate gear coming up. Can't VATSIM today. We'll see about tomorrow. Photo traffic, Scandinavian 4561, runway 25 vacated. What are you yelling at? Oh, TCAS is standby. That's fine. And engine mode selector to normal. We will throw autopilot on. We'll come back here. TARA, tilt above. And flaps up. Nose lights off. And right up to 320. We'll check VATSIM radar. That's for the audio. All right. Oh, she bright today. She real bright today. Passing transition altitude. Okay, the clouds managed to look better. Far out, they're still looking goofy though. Interesting cloud layers. Check a VATSIM radar. Connect VATSIM. Do. There we go. So still no ATC over where I'm going. Now the next one, I believe I am going to Flesland. Am I going to Flesland? I am not going to Flesland. I'm going to Trondheim. Am I going after this? I don't even know. Just going. I don't fucking know. According to my list, I'm going to Tromsø twice. I'm not going to Tromsø twice. It's a beautiful area, but I ain't going to Tromsø twice. I want to Bodo to Trondheim. I think we are going to Flesland, now that I think about it. don't know. We'll see. See how everything goes. Now we got music. What are you yelling at me about? Oh, okay. So we're gonna set seatbelt signs to auto. It looks like the air is gonna be pretty clear, or off, I guess. Do 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 do. Let me see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Air is pretty off. Mac, what the fuck are you talking about? Air is pretty... Oh, is that what I said? Oh, I interrupted my sentence. I forgot that the fly-by-wire A320 does not have auto seatbelt signs. It just has on and off. What I was trying to say was that we're going to turn the seatbelt signs to auto because the air is pretty clear. But then I was like, turning seatbelt signs to auto because the air is pretty, off, I guess. That is what happened. It took me a second to recall what I had said. But that's that's what I was all about there. So yes, solid call out. But again, there was a reason. Well, the funny thing is, you said the air was pretty off, so I started looking up at my fucking aircon panel. I'm like, everything's fine, leave it alone. Then I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Now I see what he's saying. I just needed Engineer O'Brien here to call me out on my bullshit. And we're gonna experiment. Stand by 1 second. We need to go to settings and global render quality, and let's see about doing fuck ray traced shadows. I don't have ray tracing. I might. I don't know. I don't care. Resume. Okay, that's kind of better. Ah, you're certified in Atlanta. I'm gonna have to take advantage of that. I'm a member of a Delta VA. you sometimes stream? Well, so the thing about that, Mac, I don't feel like going through the trouble of logging in on my computer right now. But you can bet your ass I'm jumping on there on my phone, and I'm going to Mayday Mac 1. I'm gonna drop that goofy little fucker a follow. Anybody else that's here, go follow Mac. Mac's a good kid. I know that you're out of your kid phase, but you'll always be a fucking kid, because I'm going to be goddamn 40 this month. Not this month, this year. In July. A couple months from now, my kid will be 18. I am going to his high school graduation on Sunday. Fucking nuts, dude. Fucking nuts. Just while we're here and I'm messing with stuff, sound. Warnings I want max. Let's turn down the engines. Let's turn... That'll be fine. That's better. David, hello. Welcome back, my friend. David on YouTube. Yeah, Mac, this is my other endeavor that I've been doing, is dual streaming. I'm on YouTube and on Twitch now. Yeah. It's actually really simple. I use Restream. Basically, I stream to Restream. Restream is connected to my YouTube and my Twitch, and it acts like an intermediary. Another nice thing, actually, so generally speaking, when I was streaming to one platform, I was streaming at a bit rate of like 11,000, but I'm limited with Restream, so I'm streaming at like 61 to 6,700 right now. The nice thing about that is it doesn't overtax my computer. So I haven't had, since I started doing Restream, I haven't had any frame rate drops or anything. Your computer will take a shit whenever you stream X-Plane. Actually, most of the like professional streamers, that's actually how they do it. Well, maybe not like that, but they actually have two computers. They have like their gaming computer, a capture card, which goes over to their streaming computer, and their streaming computer is actually the one that connects to the ingest server and stuff. Rowley, hello, welcome. I am flying from Bodo to Trondheim right now. Or were you asking David? David's flying JFK to Manchester, I think. And I need to mess with these sounds a little bit more. Let's do... Standby one. Sorry, messing with sound. Trying to get it dialed here for... streaming environment. Let's turn this down to like 7. Actually, let's do... Damn it, stop it. 5 and 5. No, still too loud settings. Sorry, folks. I know I'm on VATSIM and I'm pausing, which is a big no-no, but I'm in uncontrolled airspace, so fuck it. That's better. But yeah, I am doing Bodo to Trondheim. I'm trying to explain okay, sorry. I had to explain to a non-native German speaker or non-native English speaker what the phrase bonerific meant. Rowley, are you on VATSIM or are you flying? Are you flying offline or what's your deal? What do you like to do? Where the flip am I? Oh. Why was I disconnected from the network? That kind of ticks me off a little bit. Oh, I know why. I paused. Or rather, I was probably paused for too long. VATSIM, nice. What's your flight number? I always like to track people on VATSIM. I agree, Rowley. I agree. 100%. There I am. Okay. Actually, I've got traffic parallel to me, it looks like. Parallel a little bit behind 40 or 4095. But do not have visual. What altitude are they at? 38. So they're above. Oh wait, was that him there? Oh, you know what I just realized too? I did not do a thing. Stand by. Fly Life Studio. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because this doesn't work with 2024. But yeah, no, I'm Scandinavian 4561, 4561 if you wanted to track me. Just because shit like that's fun. One thing I didn't check is I don't know if I have any step climbs on this. Let's go to SimBrief. The nice thing is streaming in a situation like this where I'm in uncontrolled airspace, you folks being here gives me something to do, and I definitely appreciate that. Oh, so actually it looks like it's supposed to be a 340, so let's climb up to 340, shall we? And we are doing the 122.8. Welcome back, Clips. All right. I'll go back to what David said. His next flight's going to be from Newcastle to Teterboro in a 319 corporate jet, and then Teterboro to Van Nuys. Nice. Do. And then taking a look at this, we're going to be at our top of descent. Let's ascend down to like 200. Clips, I'm thinking Bergen, I'm thinking Flesland's probably on the cards. I made a list of all the aircraft I was going to be flying to on this little self-made tour. Because I have Tromsø twice. Basically, I have myself going Tromsø to Bodo to Trondheim and then back to Tromsø, which makes no sense whatsoever. So yes, I think Flesland is probably going to be my next little go. Okay, time to enter our destination data. Destination data, QNH 1010. Oops, previous phase. Temperature is 15. Winds are 290 at 08. Transition altitude is 7,000. The airport altitude or elevation is 39, so we are going to do 89 feet. And we should be good to go there. So yes, next flight likely Bergen. There we go. Thinking about getting a good airliner for about 20 pounds. I'm thinking about the Bravo Airspace 7878 Dreamliner. I'm not sure how to say this without sounding like a condescending douchebag. I can almost guarantee you that a 20-pound 787 is not going to be any better than the default 787. With Flight Sim, the cost of add-ons are directly tied to the quality of the aircraft. So there's a developer called LVFR, Latin VFR. They've pumped out some A320, A318, A319, A321. They made an A320 or A330 300, and those are all like in the $20 to $25 pound price range. Garbage, complete garbage. They are external models that aren't even all that great, that they use the default 320 Neo systems for. So a 20-pound airliner, a 787, I can almost guarantee you is just an external model mod of the built-in 787 systems. So essentially what I'm saying is I wouldn't waste my money. Yeah, I mean, the 787 in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 or 2024, it's free if you have the you know, the premium edition packages or whatever. I would just stick with that. 20 pounds is like it's for an airliner. I'll specify with that. That is a waste of money for an airliner, because airliners take a lot of work to get working in sim. Like a lot of work, like years of development. And I've never even heard of Bravo Airspace. Let's look them up. Bravo Airspace. About. Not sure. I can't really attest. I can't really attest to them because like I said, I've never heard of them. But by the same token, I really don't know. I don't know. Just in my personal experience of doing this for 25 years, like I always say, you're going to be, the quality's tied to the price. So actually, we're going to go down to 7.0. I think we should be fine. Rowley, my answer will always be anything Airbus over anything Boeing. I haven't flown the PMDG 777, but I have flown the AnyBuilds A350 in Flight Simulator 2020. I'm a fan. The only problem that I have with AnyBuilds is they are really, really, really prone to WASM crashes, which sucks, especially if you're doing a flight of the length that like an A350 does. So I was flying, just as an example, I was flying from Copenhagen to LAX one time, and then about 3/4 of the way through the flight, everything was working great. Everything stopped working. So the plane was flying and it was following autopilot and everything, but I could not modify any of the switches. I couldn't turn any knobs. Everything was just completely shut down on me. And I've had that happen actually in the AnyBuilds A320neo as well, which is why I was super happy when a buddy of mine informed me that you can actually use the fly-by-wire in 2024. Because it's like I told him, I have it on good authority from somebody whose opinion on such matters I very much trust, that the fly-by-wire flies closer to the actual aircraft than the AnyBuilds does. And let's see if we have any traffic to worry about here. Okay, that guy's going to Gardermoen. That guy's going... Okay, so we're actually in the clear here. Let's see, hold on. Driver updates. Actually, it's a 220 limit. We should be at 6,000 by the time we need to be at 6,000, so that's good. We don't want to decel, so we're going to go ahead and we're gonna peg ourselves at 220 knots here. You wish you were on PC because you really want to fly the Bombardier Global 6000. The only thing about that is we were discussing that the other day. You know, that is a ported FSX freeware model. Just something to bear in mind. You know, talking about quality and things like that. Yeah, it has us decelerating before a waypoint at which we have a speed restriction of 220. So we're going to keep ourselves 220 until we pass that waypoint. Then we're going to go back to managed speed, and we're going to see how it all works out. Riva tuner. And then let's go here and let's limit the frame rate. Okay, 32. Sorry for all the throat clearing. My wife and I are both ill at the moment. And transition altitude. And 1010. All right. Okay, here we go. Approach and autopilot 2 on. Bring down some flaps. That's actually a 210 knot speed restriction. I do hate when my aircraft does that. Let's bring our zoom range in a little bit. We are on glide slope, and now we will Trondheim traffic, Scandinavian 4561, right base, runway 27, Trondheim traffic, please advise. We are on Cat 3 dual. We are past our speed restriction. So we'll go back to managed speed. Ground spoilers armed. Auto brake to medium. Seatbelt signs on. Oh shit. Damn it. There we go. Should have copied the phone number there.
$2,500.
Let's actually throw out some speed brake here. Otherwise, we're going to come down hard. Actually, maybe not. Over the outer marker. Oh wait, you know, this is just a weird glide slope. That's what's going on. Gear down. Gear down. Thank you. Okay, yeah. That was collision avoidance is what that was. It's been a while since I've flown into here. Okay. All right, so here we go.
Above. Minimum.
Beautiful.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Ay, 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 that was bad.
10, 5.
Ugh. Gross. That was bad. That pyrep's gonna get rejected. Trondheim traffic, Scandinavian 4651, runway 27 vacated. Ow, that hurt. I really should have disabled autopilot there. I knew that was going to be bad. I was going to taxi into a gate here. I'm going to taxi right here, as a matter of fact. I just got a recommendation as well from a friend. So I'm going to end stream real quick. I will be back. We're going to go ahead and set the parking brake, turn off engines. Let's turn on external power. We'll call external power first. Whoopsie. Okay. So now we're going to do this. File pyrep. Jump over to VSAS. Go to my pyreps and hope that that got accepted. Hey, it did. It really shouldn't have, but it did. All right. Yeah, so I'll be back in just a... Yeah, I should have. I should just let it launch me up. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream real quick. I will be back. Just give me a few minutes and we'll do this some more.